Alright, so this video is going to be about buffering your weapon techniques into your backdash cancels. If that sentence doesn't mean anything to you, don't worry, I'm going to go over everything from the beginning. Okay, so you have the backdash in the game. This is as fast as you can go if you're just mashing the backdash button. It's not very useful and, it's just not worth doing. I'm pretty sure it says it in the loading screen, or I don't know, who knows where it says it, but if you cancel a backdash with the down, you can stop wherever you want to in the animation, essentially. Doing this at a faster pace lets you cancel the backdash and move faster. It's possible to go too fast so that it's useless, essentially. Not useless, but you don't really go anywhere, and it's less useful than, let's say, like a full range backdash cancel. So you should practice that before you practice anything else in this video if you don't already have that skill. Okay, so moving on from that, we're going to explain what buffering is. Buffering is essentially, let me get this right here, entering the commands for one move while your character is still in the animation of another move. So what we're going to be doing is entering the weapon technique inputs while Miriam is in the backdash animation. Pretty simple, but some of the inputs for the techniques can get a little wonky, so I'm going to try to go over them in, I guess, for me, what was the best natural progression. Okay, so we're going to start with the boots here, and the input for their special move is down, down, attack. Excuse me. This is super easy because we've already been buffering in the technique. Even if you have if those words didn't mean anything to you, you've already been doing it, you're already an expert. So, you're backdash canceling. Every time you cancel, you're hitting down, 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 etc. So at any point, you can hit the attack button and the technique will come out like this. That's it. Congratulations, you've just buffered in a technique into your backdash. Pat yourself on the back, please. Okay, so the next technique is going to be the quarter circle forward plus attack. Just like that. So, previously we were just doing down, down, down to cancel the dash animation. Now we want to be inputting the full quarter circle forward motion during the dash animation. The initial down from the quarter circle is where we're going to be getting the cancel from. So it should look something like this in slow motion, and then your dashes should look like that. Each dash has a quarter circle forward in it, and then you just add in the attack button wherever you need it to come out. Eventually, it should become as fast as a regular dash. And that's pretty much it for the quarter circle forward. Okay, so the next technique we're doing is the forward, forward, and attack to give you the parry. This one is extremely simple. It's just the second technique plus an additional forward tacked on the end of it. So it's going to be backdash, quarter circle forward, and then additional forward plus attack. Just like that. So each one of these cancels is a quarter circle, and whenever we want the parry to come out, you just add in the additional forward plus attack. Just like that. Eventually, you'll be able to get it up to a reasonable pace for a backdash, and yeah, you can just get the parry whenever you want. Okay, so the next technique is going to be quarter circle back, forward plus attack. Quarter circle back, forward attack. It's essentially the same thing we just did with the initial quarter circle in reverse. That's it. So it'll be backdash, quarter circle, forward and attack. Just like that. Some mistakes that you could get with this one would be you're backdashing, and if you hit the forward and attack too late, you'll just get a regular attack. Another thing that could happen here is if you're doing the backdash cancels with the quarter circle back, if you hit backdash and the back input at the same time, Miriam will reverse directions. So it should look something like this. It's kind of hard to do like that, yeah, on purpose. So you don't want to hit backdash while you're hitting back. So it should look something like this. There we go. Yeah, and that's that. Alright, so the next technique after that is going to be the Bandit Blades technique, which is forward, back, forward, and attack. This one might take you a little longer. Instead of a quarter circle, we're going to be doing a half circle. So for this one, it'll be backdash and forward at the same time. That's going to be the initial forward. And then during the animation, we're going to be going all the way to back, and then swoop around down to a half circle back to forward. That input is going to give us the full input for the technique. So it should look something like this in slow motion. And then eventually, you should be able to get it a little faster. Okay, the next technique is going to be Orbital Wheel, which is going to be down, back, up, forward, and attack.
Take this!
Okay, so this one is similar to the Bandit Blades attack, but we're going to be rotating the half circle. So we're going to be doing down, back, and up during the backdash, and then adding the final forward and attack whenever we need the orbital to come out. To practice this one, I recommend starting just to your regular backdash cancels, just with down only, then work your way to the quarter circle back, and then finally adding in the up input. A good way to practice this is on this screen right here. If you're getting the speech prompt, that means you're doing the right input. All you need to do at that point is add in the final forward and attack.
Take this! Take this! Take this!
Okay, so the last technique is going to be the Crescent Stroke. And this one starts with back, down, forward, up, and attack. Back, down, forward, up, and attack. Just like that. Okay. So, during the backdash, we're going to be inputting half circle forward. So we're going to be starting from back, down, forward, and then that's exactly what you'll be inputting to do your cancels. So, and then whenever you want the Crescent Stroke to come out, you just add in the up. Whoops. Just like that. It's a little wonky, about as wonky as the orbital, but seems to work pretty consistently. And that's pretty much it. That's all the techniques. I don't know how useful this is. I mean, I've platinumed the game and this literally never came into play. But if you wanted to, for whatever reason, buffer in all of your techniques into your backdashes, this is how you do it.